let me talk to the locals. Hey, don't believe I've seen a dark elf with such a grand outfit in some time. Oh, just stop. I'm looking for, none of those people. Who? Sour Subani. Is he at the inn? I'm looking for Hasaur Zazubani. He'll be downstairs reading, or in the back room below the bar.
Speak, traveler.
Oh shit. I found the right place by accident. I was just kind of looking around. Zubani! Where you at, bitch? I am Hasaur Zubani, Renegade. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it. For I am at leisure and would prefer to be alone with my thoughts. Which background? Okay. Business. I see. You wish to learn of Ashlanders from me? And what is that you wish to learn? What are their gift-giving customs? A curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers, and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle, with great risks, for test of the gift is how well it is tailored and received. What kind of thoughtful gift? Yes, a gift that shows you have taken the care to learn something of the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger could be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger shows the giver respects me, and has made a special effort to know and please me. But now I have answered your questions and would like some time to myself, if you will excuse me. Oh yeah, sure. I'll be right back, actually. What's good, people?
If I can help, I will.
What's your best poetry book? Where you at? There you are. Yo, yes, the Ashlander Trader. A bibliophile, likes poetry. I have a few such volumes here. I believe Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns, the five far stars around here somewhere. Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns. Ashland Hymns, perfect. Here you go. I'll see you later, Codus. Fuck, I'm stuck. Hello. I've got this book for you. How do I give him the book? This is a gift for me. I am amazed. A copy of Ashland Hymns. Simple sentiments, simply stated. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you, and I honor your courtesy, Renegade. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you like to know about Ashlanders and the Navarian cult? Alright, first of all, bold of you to assume I wanted to talk about the cult. But since we're already on the topic, what do you know about it? They worship the great Ashka and Hortatar, Nevarar, moon and star, who in ages past destroyed the evil, godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth Ur and his foul host beneath Red Mountain. The cult is a small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among Ushikalaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlanders tribes share the sentiment of the cult, but regard the Nevararian prophecy with suspicion and skepticism. What are the Urshilaku? The Urshilaku are the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands and the West Gash. In the northwest of Vardenfell, Ashika Sul-Matul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Navarian cult. The Ushkalaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts. The Ushkalaku camp, oh yeah, you said that, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts, north of the village of Margon, in the northern coast of Vardenfell. Alright, now I'm getting to... Back up. What about the Navarian prophecies? I've heard it say that prophecies foretell the return of the reincarnated Nevarar. who shall drive the foreigners from the ashlands, and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple, and restore the true worship of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every ashlander, but is thought as a silly ancient legend, and little more, by many ashlanders, myself included. There's too much to tell you about the ashlanders. Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the ashlanders and the Navarian cult. But most of all, if you are visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges among ashlanders. And since you ask about the Navarian cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the ashlanders and foreigners, because guiding passion of the Navarian cult is their hatred of foreigners. I mean, shit, might as well. Most ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At the very least, ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders thinks it's shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. No Ashlander is fool enough to make their war against the Empire. However, if such war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
We know each other for a while now. Thanks you for the report. Keep Zanzibar's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to Urshilaku Camp to speak with Sul-Matul and Nibani Maes. But before you go, I think it might be time to tell you what's going on. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Navarian prophecy. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Navarian prophecies and become the Navarrian. Here, this is the decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later, it should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say that you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesized Navarian? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now I don't know what to think, but I am sure of one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So Zani Zubani says Sul-Matul and Nibani Maisa at Urshilaku Camp are the heads of the Navarian cult. So I'm sending you to speak with them. Tell them your story and have them test you against the Navarian prophecies. As head of the Navarian cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drachmas for expense, and pick up some essential supplies at Fort Moonmount. Okay. I got it, sir. Alright, so we've made it to the camp. Am I supposed to... The heads of the Navarian camp. Hey! You come to talk? Then talk, Outlander. Shit. I don't have any, gifts, but... This is my gift. Well, Renegade, if you insist, I must not refuse. Do you want to offer me a gift, poor Outlander? Even these small things are a puzzle to you. Then bring me some trauma root for my larder. I am a hunter, and this is beneath my dignity, so scrabble about in the dirt. But you... Perhaps this task you can handle. Okay, fuck you. You want to speak to Sul-Matul? You want to speak to Nibani Maisa? Have they sent for you? No. If they have not sent for you, then you must not speak to them. You are an Outlander, and Sul-Matul is our chief, and Nibani Maisa is our wise woman. They will not speak to you. Okay, cool. I want to look around first. Is that it right there? Is this tomorrow route? Aha! Alright, let me get some more of that. Let me grab a couple in case I...
Is there something?
Yeah, here you are. Do you want to offer me a gift of trauma root? Well, Outlander, you are not proud, but you are courteous. And an Outlander. That is not a thing to be despised. Very well, I accept your gift and thank you. Alright, I'm here to talk. You are an outlander, and you wish to talk of the Navarian prophecies. You are polite and well-mannered for an outlander, and I do not think you mean to give offense, but why should you care about the Navarian prophecies? Why does an outlander... What does an outlander have to say to an Urshilaku of the Navarian prophecies? I fulfill the Navarian prophecies and wish to speak to Sul-Matul and Nabani Masal. I do not believe what I am hearing. You think you are the Navarian, and you wish to speak to Sul-Matul and Nabani Maisa. You do not look like the Navarian, but you do not speak like a fool or a madman. This is a puzzle, I tell you. Go speak with Zabamud in his yurt. He is a Glakhan Sul-Matul's champion, and he will decide what is right. If Zabamoon gives you permission, then you may enter the Ashik yurt and speak with Sul-Matul. I could technically just, walk into it and it wasn't gonna stop me. But, I'll play fair. He'd probably be near the... There we go. Hey, we kind of look the same. Talk, Outlander. Speak with respect, and I will listen. Sul-Matul will not talk with you. Nibani Messi will not talk to you. You have no standing among us, Outlander. I'm here... Fuck. What do you like? It is our custom among strangers. We honor this custom with gold. Here's $100. Fuck you. Here's another $100. Damn, alright. Now you want to talk to me? You have no standing among us, Outlander, but you speak well and with respect, so I will explain. It is against our customs that an Outlander should speak to an Ashkan or a wise woman. I'll tell you also that Sul-Matan has no love for Outlanders. So how am I supposed to prove myself? Oh, here we go. The Navarian prophecies are not for Outlanders. Why should Sul-Matul and the Bani Messi speak to you about these things? Who are you that we should trust you? Tell all I have learned of the sixth house and the Navarian, and ask humbly to speak to Sul-Matul. These are no simple matters. You know a great deal more than I would have thought, and some of what you say is news to me. I believe you should speak to Sul-Matul. Perhaps you will be angry with me, but I think I can bear that. Go to the Ashkan yurts and speak with Sul-Matul. Ask him your questions and tell him I have sent you. Yay! I like your whole vibe, bro. So, my champion Zabamoon has sent you to talk with me about the Navarian prophecies. Then go ahead, Renegade. Talk, I am very curious. How the fuck you know my name? You think you fulfilled the Navarian prophecies. You wish to be tested to see if you are the Navarian. No Outlander may join the Navarian cult. If you were a clan friend, an adopted member of the Ashlander tribes, then perhaps. I have an initiation rite in mind. If you pass this rite, I will adopt you as a clan friend of the Ashlanders, and then I will submit you to Nabani Maiza, our wise woman, who is skilled in oracles and mysteries, and who will test you against the prophecies. Alright? To be adopted into the tribe, you must undergo a harrowing. In a harrowing, you will be judged by the spirits and ancestors to see if you are worthy. Go to the Urshilaku burial caverns and fetch me Sul-Sempul's bone-bitter bow. Sul-Senipul was my father, and his spirit guards his bone-mold longbow deep in the burial caves. Return to me with the bow, and I will adopt you into the Ashlanders as a clan friend.